Hello again. I'm Susanna Steers, Integrated Movement Specialist and founder at Moving Spirit, where we help active people find their best moving bodies. I don't know about you, but I find the week after Christmas one of the most relaxing times of my year. It's been crazy at work beforehand and with all the preparations for Christmas and for the holidays. And I just find the first few days after Christmas a really relaxing time. I gear right down, we do stuff with the family, and chill out. And I always find it's a much needed rest. And today, what we're going to talk about is some of that recuperation. Because your body and your nervous system really need to figure out how to relax again after what may have been stressful. Perhaps it was just crazy traveling. Perhaps it was just the madness of getting ready for having family and people over for the holidays. Perhaps it was stressful for other reasons. Perhaps this is a lonely time of year for you, and that can be very stressful as well. So what we need to learn how to do at this time of year is to breathe again and relax and figure out how we can slow ourselves down and prepare ourselves so that when we move into the new year we can work from our best selves. So today that's what we're going to work toward, is finding ways that you can relax and get a really, really, really good sleep. So one of the ways that I like to do it is through breathing. Breathing is one of the best ways that I know to connect your physical doing body with your being body, the part of you that is spirit that connects to form. The breath is our most basic movement pattern, and we do it hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times every day. And that builds up quite a pronounced movement pattern in our bodies. And if we can find a way to do it in such a way that we're relaxing and balancing our nervous system, then so much the better. We're going to be doing ourselves a favor. So today, what I'd like to talk to you about is just a way of relaxing and getting ready for bed. And this is something that I do quite regularly. And it's finding a few minutes at the end of your day to settle down. So you might even start 20 minutes, a half hour ahead of time. And, turn off the TV if you've been watching TV. Put away your computer if you've been working. If you like to read, maybe read a few pages. Just something that's going to settle you down. You can start to dim the lights a little bit, settle things down. And then when you climb into bed in a comfortable position, breathe. Take a few moments to really let your body fall into the bed. Take a moment to feel your muscles emptying out, melting into the bed underneath you, sort of letting the mattress swallow you up a little bit. Allow your skeleton to soften. And you might want to go from the tip of your toes to the top of your head and just take a moment or two to allow those pieces to settle down. Imagine each bone, each muscle, each part of your body, whatever you're comfortable imagining. Really just allowing that to soften and melt into the bed. And gently finding your breath and feeling how the breath moves in your body. Once you've got a sense of that ease and weightedness, and you'll start to feel the tension just falling away from your body. And at that point, you can start to focus a little more consciously on your breath. And what I'd like you to do is to imagine that you're inhaling from the base of your pubic bone all the way up to the base of your throat. So your first breath puffs into the pubic bone and into the pelvis and into the belly and then into the chest wall and right up into the throat, into the base of the throat and the top of the collarbones. And then when it's time to exhale, you're exhaling from the base as well. So the pubic bone, there's a little pressure there. The belly sinks, the ribs soften. They're just floating like driftwood on water on the lungs. And gradually that air empties right out through the chest. And then as you inhale again, inhale from the base all the way up through to the top. And empty out again from the bottom to the top. It's as though you're filling a cylinder. Your torso is like a cylinder, and you're filling that cylinder from the base all the way to the top. And you're allowing that air to move in through the body, and then you're exhaling from the base. And it may take a few minutes to find this rhythm, so I encourage you to play with it for 5 or 10 minutes, and really just let that breath start to move you. gradually you'll start to get a sense that it requires less effort to do it this way, less mental effort. And you can start to relax into it. And then it really starts to feel as though you're filling up from the inside out, all the way from your center out to the limbs. And then it relaxes again, and you're just falling like a balloon to the mat. Keep breathing with it from the base to the sternum, from the base to the sternum, gently inhaling and exhaling. You don't want to force your breath, let it fall out of you. And you don't want to force your inhale either. It's a quiet inhale through the nose, and a gentle exhale through the mouth. Just easy and light and long. Gradually you'll find that the nervous system starts to relax. Those racing thoughts that may have been going through your head will start to slow down. The body begins to feel as though you've settled into something. And I think you'll probably find that you sleep much better as a result. So make sure you're getting lots of physical activity during the day, and then when it's time to come home and shut down, take a few minutes to really prepare your body for sleep. Let your nervous system settle down, balance it out, and see if you can give yourself a chance to really use that sleep as a restorative time where your body finds a way to balance itself again, to get a good sleep so that you wake up feeling refreshed and ready for whatever the next day has to offer. I hope you've had a wonderful holiday, and I'm really, really looking forward to getting started with our Thriving Body Movement Essentials program. So look for it in your inbox on January 15th. You'll have all the details there. I'm really looking forward to getting started with you. Take care, have a happy new year, and I'll see you in 2014.